What is up, my people? Get your basses out. Get ready. We're tuned to standard tuning, EADG. Plug that sucker in, and we're going to get started in 6 minutes.
Walking, waiting to know where you are. You hadn't gone far now, have you? My favorite day, I hear you say what you have found, and I feel it. And I feel it.
But when I do play bass, I always go to Nikki Tedesco's channel for inspiration. So, just saying.
Hello, everybody. Welcome home to Baseland. What is happening? Welcome back. Or should I say welcome me back? I don't know why my camera's so far. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to move this chair. Who knows? There's been a lot of movement in the studio, and I'm going to show you in a minute. Anyway, welcome back. I'm so excited to see you all. I love when you guys are interacting in the chat before I get here and I get to talk to you guys for a minute. It is so much fun. And yes, that was Imogen Heap. I went on her channel. I was watching her live stream. She was just killing it on the piano, just improvising. So I sent her some money and she starts singing my name. And I was like, I need to record that. So welcome, everybody. I said hi to most everybody, so I'm not going to call you out, but I do want to let you know the bass channel's here, so everybody behave. No pressure for me. No, I've been a fan of the bass channel forever, and now I'm part of the bass channel. And I wanted to tell you. So last week when I was gone, I was on vacation in Palm Springs. There was a lot of pool. There was a lot of, pool swimming. And then there was a lot of dancing. Bass channel is watching all of you. You better behave. And so last week, anyway, I was just having a heck of a lot of fun. And then I came back to a broken air conditioner. So right now I am very, very hot. So I want to show you the state. I'm so hot. Oh my God. I want to show you the state of the studio because it's literally 90 degrees in here right now. Oh, Chris, thank you. I appreciate that. That's Chris from the bass channel. Oh, no pressure. I'm kidding. It's all good. We're all bass players. We all have different things we bring to the table. So I bring a 90-degree studio to the table. That's my jam tonight. And so anyway, it's so hot in here right now. And so I wanted to show you. So that's why there's fans blowing everywhere but that's just the way it is. So I want to show you the state of my room. And I'll show you that in a second. But I wanted to tell you, did you guys see my behind the scenes video that I put out last week just for you because I was going to be gone? Where I mentioned my 2 fans? Because I was sitting there, I was rambling about, oh, you got to find your fans. You got to do your, it was behind the scenes for a video of putting out your original music. And I was trying to explain, don't just be yourself because that's how you find your actual fans. If you try to be somebody else, you're going to find fake fans and they're not really the fans that you need because they don't actually like you. They like something else. Anyway, so you saw my 2 fans. So I started yelling out my fans' names, which was David Lee and Jen Jacobson. And then I couldn't remember anyone else. And I was like, I have 2 fans. So anyway, I legit have 2 fans still. And here they are. That's the state of the union. So I see that Rat Bones is here. And also there's a comment that I wanted to read. Where did it go? I don't know where it went. Okay, somebody said something about how awesome the bass channel was. Oh, it's Rat Bones. Oh, good, Rat Bones, because we may or may not, I don't know if it's a secret, do another one. It could be a secret. And I might not be invited, so we don't know. Okay, anyway, Rat Bones, you reminded me. I want to thank all my patrons. Rat Bones, Andy Westwood, Eric John, Knucklehead, It Just Got Serious, Asa McQueen, Triple N Jen, Delaney, Geraldine, Michelle, and Paul. Thank you guys for being on my team and helping me continue to make quality videos that you guys like and upgrade my gear all the time. Like I just got a new camera so that you guys can see up close and personal hand gestures on the bass, which you'll see in a minute, but I want to show you something else. Okay, anyway, before I do that, tonight, Geezer Butler. Let's talk about the man. Geezer Butler from Black Sabbath, if you don't know who he is. He is my favorite bass player of all time because I learned how to play bass from him. And I told you guys before in the earlier live stream, but since everyone's might be new tonight, and in fact, if you are new, say new in the chat because I want to know you. I would love to know you. So please say that you're new because I want to say hi to everybody. Because this is your channel. This is your community. This is a baseland right here. Okay, so I met Geezer in 2019 at NAMM, and I filmed it. And I had little thought bubbles above my head of what I was telling him while I met him, and they're real. That's exactly what I said in the Dr. Bass is here. I'm always going to call you Dr. Bass. Dr. Bass. He is the greatest heavy music bassist. And Dr. Bass, you were on that video too. And yes, Doug. He's Doug from the video, from the 5 Bass Players 1 song. And you really reminded me of it was like a Geezer style line. I know that I told you that already and you were surprised, but I just wanted to tell you, I think that's so cool. Anyway, when I met Geezer, I was just, he was signing the autograph and okay, here's how it was. It's not like we were out having dinner or nothing. We weren't just chilling, having tea, talking about bass tones, because that's what I would do if I was hanging out with him. Hi, Jason Mann. Jason Mann's new. Everybody welcome Jason. Right now. I'm a bossy one. And when I tell you to stop commenting and play your bass, you better do it, everybody. So get those basses out and plug them in. I want turn that amp on. I don't care who your neighbor is. Tell your neighbor I told you to do it. Okay, so my neighbor says that my bass soothes her, and I'm really happy about that. I got the right neighbor. See, everybody's welcoming Jason. This is a community here, and we love everybody that is nice. And it seems I'm lucky. Everyone's nice so far, so we're good. So when I met Geezer, I told him he's signing the autograph. Oh, right. So I didn't just meet him at dinner. Like, I had to stand in line for 2 freaking hours and wait. And I finally got up to him, and he's just, signing. He's just trying to get through the line because he's got to go to lunch or whatever. And he's signing. And I said, Geezer, I adore you, or something like that. And then I was like, you taught me how to play bass. And he looks up at it and he goes, really? Like, completely humble. Like, he didn't know. Like Geezer doesn't know that he has taught thousands of bass players to play bass. And I said, yes. I learned every one of your bass lines, and that's how I learned to play bass. He was like, oh. So this is what I got from Geezer. He told me, really? I'm kidding. He did not say it like that. He said, really? Like, he couldn't believe it. He was so humble, and I love him. And I was thinking earlier, I'm so thankful for Geezer, because what if Geezer never played bass? What if he joined like a sewing club, or he was like, you know what? I'm really into I don't know, making software. Who knows? Or making boots. I don't know. Thank God he played bass. Thank God. Because he has inspired so many of us. And I've heard in the comments also that other people's bass playing was inspired by him too. So he's the man. We are going to be honoring him this week and next week, and who knows, as long as I want. I mean, as long as you guys want to. Because you guys kind of pick what's happening on the channel. I always, at the end of the live stream, I always say, what do you guys want to do next? But we've already decided next week is Geezer week again. So, but I've already decided that tonight we're going to learn the Wizard. The Wizard, because I love it. And Geezer wrote all the lyrics to the Wizard. And he said it was inspired by Gandalf. If you don't know who Gandalf is, Google it after the live stream. And, yeah. Who wasn't inspired by Gandalf? And it's such a positive song. It's about a wizard coming into town and making all the people happy because he sprinkles his magic on people. And then and the demons get scared when the wizard comes around. That's what we're going to learn tonight. So get the vibe, get the wizard vibe. It's time to vibe out on the wizard. And I want to show you guys something real quick. Before you guys hang up and you're all, or you're like, I don't want to learn the wizard. I want you to see this. Earlier, I was practicing. I want you all to know my manager, Jen, is here. because we took a COVID test. We are both until she has to go to work again. Then she gets to come over, and I was practicing the song today. Noise with Namis is here. Welcome back. We haven't seen you for a while. Okay, are you ready? Oh, Noise with Namis is going to join Patreon soon. Great. So I was practicing the song, and I love this song, and I love Geezer, and I got a really good tone for Geezer. Really good. And so when you're, I need to talk about this serious moment. We need to talk about bass face, okay? Bass face. This shirt of mine, come on, finger. Bass face. That's bass face, but that's a good-looking bass face, okay? Sometimes bass face don't look good. But anyway, it's that moment when you're in complete ecstasy. You are completely engulfed in the bass, and the tone is taking over, and the drums, you're just linked. And the guitar player's not annoying you, and you're just like, this is the life. And then you play something and you make that bass face, and you don't know what that looks like. You have no idea what that bass face looks like until your manager films it and then makes a Giphy out of it and shows it to you. So I would like to show you what happened today. Now I want you to know it's 90 degrees in here and it's 108 outside. So I'm completely delirious and everything is funny, but this really is funny. Are you ready? Here we go. Here we go, you guys. Here you go. I mean, you guys, please tell me who laughed. I want to hear who laughed. Did you see the beaver face? Like, what was that? I was like, I mean, I can't even redo it right now. I can't even pretend to redo that face. We were crying earlier. We were crying. It was so funny. Okay, next up, before we get started, if anyone was wondering who is Levala, she is a cat. She legit is a cat, and she is one of my subscribers, and she's here, comments, she plays bass, and she is literally a cat. So I have a picture to share with you. Here she is, and she also sang a little song for you for Black Sabbath. Yep. I'm telling you, if you were wondering. Okay, so let's do this. We're going to play The Wizard because he's magical. Okay, hold on. I got to open iTunes. Hold on. I was totally prepared. Yes. Okay, this song. I'm going crazy. Rat bones. Do you make bass face a lot? Send us pictures of your bass face. We will feature you. Okay. Let's see. All right, we're going to do the wizard now. So, this one's a little more advanced than the one we did earlier. We did Hand of Doom earlier. So, let me make sure you can see everything that's going on. Oh, yes. Okay. So, we did Hand of Doom. And this song is like, so I want to tell you a couple things about Geezer, because he's amazing. So on this song, he played everything really high, and you can hear like the notes are higher. So I'm going to play everything basically at the 12th fret, right? And earlier I showed you guys the blues scale, and I want to tell you guys, this is not theory. This is not a theory channel. I am so bored by theory, I hate it. And I know a few scales, and like I have gotten through just fine. And when you just got to, does it sound good or not? A period. And I know modes are really cool and all that stuff, and that's great. But I'm not going to teach you any of that stuff. I'm not a bass instructor of theory. I'm a bass instructor of performance and songwriting. So we're never going to talk about that, except I might show you how to do a scale. So, okay. So this is like tab teaching. Okay. So that's what I'm going to do. I've decided I'm going to also paint my fingernails a different color every finger. So I'll be like blue, pink, red. What do you guys think of that? I think it's genius myself. Okay, so the wizard has, I think, like 3 parts, but it has a main riff, right? And the main riff is basically the pentatonic scale, but But for Geezer, one of Geezer's signature riffs, he does this in it. Where's my bass? Hold on. Where did my bass go? Check out this. Okay, so the main riff is this. Yes, Guitar Hero nail polish. This is exactly what I'm talking about. I was like, I thought I invented it for a second, but I guess not. Okay, so. Right? And then he puts in, at one point he goes, and it sounds better like this. And he's basically doing like, we're in A, and it's basically like a blues scale. Right? And I'm not going to spend much time on the bass scale because I want to play the song. Okay, that's the bass scale. Just remember, there's this thing, there's this box, there's the bass box, okay? It's like this. And then below the main, if the root is here and you're on the 12th fret, it goes like this. And then this. Okay, and I'm not going to go into all this, but this is, you just need the pattern, just the box on these three strings, the first three strings, okay? I told you, I am not teaching you theory. That would take 18 hours or something, or whatever. If you want that lesson, I do actually do Skype lessons. Anyway, that's all you're going to need for this song. But I do want to explain one of Geezer's signature riffs, okay, where he does this. So what he's doing is he's going from the fourth, and he's bending to the flat 5. So it's like this. He's going, right? Got it? Okay. Jason wants to know what effects I'm running, and I do want to show you guys that because it's very cool. I actually helped create this plugin for bias effects. So there's bias effects, and there's also bias amp, but this is bias effects. Let me figure out how to do this, show you this. Okay. So here's my Geezer tone, and I think this now, I helped him make him, but this comes because I knew the person that worked there, and he was making tones. And I think a lot of people make tones for Positive Grid, and then they just upload them, and you can download, like if you want specific guitar tones. Their bass tones are actually fairly good. I do prefer other applications that I usually use, but for this one, I already had the Geezer sound. And really what it is because of I'm not using the wah like automated. It's just the location of how the wah is placed. It's acting as a filter. And so it's basically kind of filtering out, like, it sounds like a wah, but it's not an active wah. It's just got the wah tone. And that was how we created the Geezer sound. Okay. Back to business. Here we go. Antonio's here. Yes, Antonio, exactly. He uses those. And I always say, you just got to know those. And also, if you learn like every Black Sabbath song like I have, because that's literally how I learned to play, then you'll be very familiar with this kind of stuff. So let's just go over the song. Get your basses, and I better not see a single comment while we're playing. Everybody put the comment down. Put your keyboard down. Pick up your bass. Okay? Okay. I'm watching you, and the bass channel's watching you too. It's an A, by the way. got too excited. I thought we were later in the song. Okay, there's the next part. Are you ready for this? So I told you guys about this before. There's this thing called the power chord, right? I go down because I like the way it sounds, but Geezer actually plays it up here. But it doesn't matter. It's the same pattern, right? You're on the A string. I mean, you're on the E string on the A note, right? It's the 5th fret. Number 5. Okay. And then we're going to go up a half step. That's basically what's happening. Got it? This is like the... Oh, God, I made another weird face. Okay, anyway. So the power chord goes like this. And that's like, every Metallica song, basically, that the guitar player's doing, right? That's what they do. That's what metal guys do. They do other cool stuff here and there, but that's a power chord. It's the 1, the 5, and the octave. Okay? There's other stuff I'm not going to tell you because I told you this is not a theory class. Okay, so then his bass line goes like this. He goes A, but he plays it up here. Okay? That's the next part, and that's it. I think that's the verse. So let's do that. Are you guys ready? Do you guys have that first part? Why noise with Namis? Why don't you play the Geezer stuff? This is Geezer Day. I'm just giving you a hard time. Okay, good. I only saw 3 comments, and it was because I stopped. I'm proud of you. Are you ready to do this next part? Let's just do the next part, then we're going to do the whole song.
Misty morning, clouds in the sky. Without warning, a wizard walks by. Casting its shadow, weaving its spell. Long day close, twinkling bell. Never
Okay, we have one more. It's just a riff, and that's it. And this is the whole song. Or is there another part? No, I think that's it. So now we're adding one extra note that's not part of the blues scale, but it's part of the minor scale. And y'all do need the minor scale, you need the blues scale, you need the major scale. Okay, but we're not ever gonna talk about the major scale, probably, because you don't need it that much on this channel. I mean, on the covers I do, because I like metal. I like sad, disturbing, heart-wrenching, upsetting metal. Okay? And that's why you came, because you're all upset too. I'm kidding. Okay, so here's the minor scale. There's other versions of the minor scale, and I'm not going to talk about it. It's like 1, 3, 4. And I got that rule, 1 finger per fret. So if I say 4, that means you went up 4 half steps, okay? And I'll do my colored nails next time, okay? That's going to look so bad, and I'm going to do it for you. But you don't need to know all that right now. All you need to know is this. Okay? And the riff goes like this. It's backwards. Yes. And you got to slide down. Come on. You're bass players. You got to slide. Okay, and I think that's the whole song. Let's just jam through it a little bit more.
Walking, just keeps walking. Nothing is magic. Evil power disappears. Demons glory when the wizard is near. He can see us. It's a joy. Everyone's happy. pass by.
Here we go.
Never talking, just keep walking. Spreading his magic.
We're gonna play the whole song, I promise. We're gonna play it. Oh, it's only 7:30. You know what? We're just gonna play it like 3 times. Okay. Let's see. Are there any questions? Where's the harmonica YouTube channel? I don't know. It's gonna be my offshoot. My offshoot. Do my fingers help with plucking? No. Nope. You know what? Happens? It just wears right off if I pretend I have a pick and use my fingernail. But do my fingernail? Oh, my fingernails help. Oh, my fingernails help with plucking. I'm trying to make sure I understand this question. Do my fingernails help with plucking? No. In fact, I really have to cut down these 2 fingernails because they interfere with the tone. Because when they hit the string, they're short right now, which is good. But let me try. You can't really tell with this tone, but with my normal tone, if my fingernail hits, it like adds a little like zing that I don't want. I need to control my zing. So I don't want some random zing. Plus, I mean, it might be okay for metal, but if I'm doing some like blues or something where I really need to just, be smooth, or some like Motown style, and I really have to be smooth, then that fingernail better not come into the mix. And you should see, when the world was around, I used to get my nails did, but now I do them myself. I'd go in and and I'd be like, but cut these really short, and they just look at me like, yeah, that's how it rolls around here. 90 degrees in my brain. It's a bad temperature. Did you guys know that song by Susie and the Banshees, 92 Degrees? Just 92. People get irritable. I'm always irritable. I'm kidding. I'm not always irritable. But when it gets hot, I'm just like, no talking. Like earlier, Jen was trying to talk to me, and I was like, no more words. I can't handle any more words. Stop. And then I had to wet my hair because I was like, it's overheated over here. Okay. Any other? I'm getting blown away, but that's fine. At the end of the video, everybody stay, because at the end of the video, I'm gonna show you guys something hilarious. Oh, some bass players say letting their nails grow is better. I don't know who says that. I'm not putting them down. Maybe they have a reason. I'm not really sure, but I don't know. Maybe they're doing some sort of harmonic type of thing, finger picking type of thing. Oh, Music by Show's here. You better make sure you hit the notification bell, Music by Show. I'm gonna have to show you some tough love. You've missed everything. You're grounded. By the way, did you guys see the song I put out last week where I was just improvising country songs and I sang to one of my subscribers? He was late, so I wrote a song for him. That came out last week on my channel. All right, get the bass out. We're gonna just go to. I'm kidding, Grant. We're gonna just start at the beginning. I know I really glazed over this part. Oh, I wanted to go back to the fingernail thing. Sorry, because I do want to tell you something that's a misnomer. So I can have nails on this side. I mean, if you call that nails. I mean, they're short right now. But because bass players play on the pad of their fingers. I mean, I do. It's guitar players that play on the tips of their fingers. And maybe there are some bass players that do that, but most of the bass players you see are playing like this. They're playing on the pads. The fingernails don't really come into play. Does that make sense? And so I freaking want to strangle people when, like, I had really long nails at one point, and I was like, they are not interfering with me playing at all. And so I had these really long nails. And I showed up at a show, and they're like, oh, you must not play that much because your nails are long. And I was like, and I'll scratch your eyes out. Yep. That's how that conversation ended. Okay, ready for the wizard from the top? Here we go. Oh, wait. Is anybody confused about this? It's just a square. Oh, okay. Yeah, you just got to practice it. Just practice this. Something like that. And then do different things like pull-offs. Stuff like that. Okay, so this one is, I'm just going to do it slow one time. So, here we go. I thought I was going to do it slow. I'm trying to do it slow. It's hard. Even though this part sounds fast, it's just easy. You just go 1 3 1 3 1 3 1 3, and you skip the string. 1 3, skip a string. 1 3. Okay. Sounds fast. And when you play along with me and you can't do that, just skip that one riff. That's how you got to learn to play bass. Just play the things you can hold on to and stay in time, and then add things as you go. Right? Got it? Music by Show has been playing bass like a guitar this whole time. I mean, I wouldn't say like it's wrong or something. It's just I feel like it would slow me down. The only reason I ever play on the tips is when I'm on a tiny guitar because they're so tiny. The strings are so close together because there's so many. And the frets are so close together. You got to do that. It's like tiny moves, tiny moves. So that's the only time I do that. I don't think it's wrong. But I just don't feel the need to do that. Okay, here we go. From the top, y'all. And who's got a harmonica? Pull that sucker out, too. Everybody, stop the comments. Get your bass out. Let's do this. Here we go. We're in EADG, if I didn't mention it already. Let me turn this up.
Misty morning, clouds in the sky. Without warning, a wizard walks by. Casting his shadow, weaving his spell. Long gray clothes, twinkling bell. Never talking,
love you. We love him so much, right? Am I right? Oh, okay. Music by Show's going to get his tuner. That's fine. We're going to have to play it a few more times because I went through that really fast. I didn't even realize we got 20 more minutes. We're going to play that song like 80 times. I'm kidding. Let me see. How long is it? So I can set your expectations. I can't read. I can't read without my glasses. I think it's like 7 minutes. It's the most beautiful 7 minutes of all time. You know, this is funny. I have a story to tell you guys. Hold on. When I used to play with BT, right, who's Brian Transo, who is, this is for you, Dr. Bass. You're always going to be Dr. Bass to me. I remember when I didn't know it was you, Doug, and you're like, I was like, is that Doctor? Are you Doctor? Are you really Dr. Bass? And then I found out it was you. Anyway, yes, Geezer is the wizard. Absolutely. And Glenn, welcome. Hi, Glenn. Hi, how are you? What's up, my Glenn? All right. Knucklehead got a few riffs. That's great. We're going to do it a few more times. And let me think of what you can do instead of that complicated riff. You could go. You wouldn't have to go. You could go. Oops. It would have the same, it would sound almost exactly the same. Hello, Glenn. Everyone has missed you. Where have you been? Have you been tending to your plants? Thank you, Glenn. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Oh my gosh, I knew Glenn before I played bass. Right, Glenn? Isn't that insane that there was a moment I didn't play bass? It's like, I dread the idea. Okay, back to my BT story. Because Dr. Bass said he wants more ponytail spins. So when I played with BT, they're a trance band, so it's like electronic. So I would do like a 5-string, and I had a bass synth, and it was incredible. And it was such an incredible experience. I love him. And in fact, he just put out a new album, so you've got to check it out. I feel like it came out 2 days ago, but I think music usually comes out on a Friday. What day is today? Wait, did it come out Friday? I'm so confused. Anyway, it just came out. And it's called The Lost Art of Longing. So it's TLAOL. That's what the album cover looks like. It doesn't have any words on it. Because he's mysterious. Anyway, when I played with them, the crew, I mean, it was a very incredible tour. Like, we had 2 semi-trucks of gear, and then we had, we were in a Prevost, and then he was in a Prevost with an entire studio in there. Like, it was high class, right? It was fancy. So, and I mean, we were getting paid good, and this is a long time ago. So it was just like, it was like one of the best things that ever happened to me. So, and it was so cool, since I'm telling you the story. It was so cool because I didn't know who he was, and I heard his new song on the radio, Never Gonna Come Back Down, which is such a killer song. I heard it on the radio, and I like immediately, you guys know my story with Slipknot. I immediately go to the record store, and if I like a song, immediately go, because, you know, Napster didn't steal everything at that point, okay? I will tell you how I really feel. I've got no problems with that. Anyway, I go to the record store and I get the CD. I get it. And I get home and I'm blasting it. And then I get a phone call from Barry Squire. I know you guys know him. He's like put together a lot of bands, a lot of touring bands. And I get a phone call that night. Hey, Nikki, do you want to try out for BT? And I'm like, yes! I was like, yes! And so I auditioned for BT and obviously got the part. And you know why? Because I sing and play bass. And because I kill it. But I mean, I just want to tell you that this singing really, because here's the thing. There was another singer, because he hires different vocalists on the record. There's always a different vocalist on every single song. So you need a really versatile vocalist, right? And they had already found their vocalist, and she couldn't sing this one song that Tori Amos sang. And I came in and I nailed it. And so I could play bass and sing, and so that set the that was the deciding factor, was I could sing and play bass. So learn to sing and play bass. It's not hard, I promise. It's totally not hard, I promise. You just gotta practice. I mean, but honestly, I don't think I've ever like practiced. There's only like a few songs that I have to like practice, because it just feels natural, you know? It's just part of the song, I'm living in the song. Like the song is alive, and I'm just playing the bass line and then sing. It's just natural. Like you're probably doing it anyway in your mind. Just put it out of your mouth, and you'll be like, oh my gosh, that's so easy. That works. It does. I mean, I'm not saying like Les Claypool stuff and Rush is a whole nother story. I don't even try. I don't want to fail. So I'm like, maybe later. In like 30 years, I'll try. Anyway, okay, so I'm on BT. I'm on the tour, and I used to wear my hair in these 2 ponytails and then 3 braids coming out of the ponytail. I am going to acknowledge a super chat that I just got that I'm very excited about. Rat bones. But hold on, because I got to finish the story. So I've got the ponytails that are braids, that are 3 braids coming out of a ponytail. I mean, it was a trance band, you know? It was pretty psychedelic. And when I would play, I didn't realize this, but I was doing a windmill. Like each one was going separate, and I can still do it. Like if I put it in my head, it's just the way you just turn it. You just go on windmills. And I didn't know it for a long time. And then finally, the sound guy, the head is the house sound guy, because we brought our own house sound guy. Guys, there's actually multiple. And he's like, I love when you do that windmill thing. I'm like, what windmill thing? He's like, your hair goes like this. So we were out on tour on Halloween, and everybody on the crew, and they didn't even plan it with each other. They all dressed up like me. They all were so like taken by this whole windmill situation that they all dressed up like me. And I was like, my heart was just, I was so touched. That was such a beautiful experience. Okay, on to Rat Bones. Rat Bones, thank you so much. Yes, I appreciate it, Rat Bones. And guess what? You're getting more geezer time next week, because I can't just stop the geezer action. I can do it. Yeah, I'm sure I could, and probably I should just try, because I've been doing it so long now, and it'll probably be a lot easier than I think. Like every single thing in the world that you don't think you can do, and then you try it and you're like, oh, this is easy. Am I right? Oh, Glenn, you just got here. I got to show you something. Jen is here. You met Jen the other day. So Jen filmed me while I was practicing earlier, and apparently I made this horrible bass face. and she made a freaking meme out of it. No, she made a Giphy or Jiffy or whatever it's called. So here it is. I can't even with that. Oh, Death's Icon, hello. Welcome. I haven't heard from you yet tonight. I didn't even know you were here. Let me just make this a little smaller so everyone can read it. So you said you can sing a song called Inns Islander by Nightwish. Very cool. Oh, did you like that? Oh, that is what you missed. That is totally what you missed. Oh, I'm so glad I did it again. I know. I had no idea, but you know what it was? Yes, you can. I was so involved, and I had like done the geezer bass line and I like it, because it comes in randomly, and I kind of know where it's at, but I like did it, and then I did it like an octave lower, and it just like felt so right, and everything felt so right, and the music, and I was on fire. I was like in love. I'm so in love with geezer. And then I don't know, a beaver face came out of my face. I don't even know how that happened, you guys. Okay, here we go. We're going to play the song again. Okay, I don't know what time it is. I can't see. Sorry, I have to do this. What time is it? Okay, we got 10 minutes. Okay, so let's just play it twice. I cannot play and wear glasses because then I feel like I'm in Weezer. And we're talking about Geezer, not Weezer. Okay? Are you ready? Get your bass. Get your bass. Oh, wrong song.
Misty morning, clouds in the sky. Without warning, a wizard walks by. Casting its shadow, weaving a spell. On great clothes, twinkling bell. Never talking, just keeps walking. Nothing is magic.
on. Geezer rules the land. He rules. 5-hour stream. I feel a 5-hour stream. You know what? I would do a 5-hour stream, but even my computer was complaining earlier. It was like, I don't know what to do. It's too hot in here. I am so pleased that nobody commented. I'm assuming that's because you're all playing. Yes. Anyway, sometimes when I'm dancing, because you know how I am. I got dance parties in my living room all the time. I also do swing. I didn't realize, but I can swing this in a windmill. It's like a propeller. Oh, that's right. They said I was like a propeller head because it was like propellers. You know what? You are so right. Geezer is a god. Good evening, Curtis. Hello. Rat Bones, I'm so proud of you guys. I'm so proud of you. I know that like some people aren't really nuts about these types of live streams where I'm showing you guys songs. But for those few of you that I know are stopping and like playing bass, I feel like it just brings me way more joy to think that you guys, that we're like jamming together. You know what I mean? That it just makes me so excited. And it makes me so excited that possibly, you know, I'm inspiring you to play bass where you would have on Saturday night, like, I don't know, done something stupid like not play bass. I mean, come on. What do you mean? What did we miss? I'm confused. Tell me. Oh, we got this. Eddie's girlfriend called and said, "You're playing bass with Nikki." Oh my God. Yeah. Sorry, Eddie. Just say I'm not even real. I'm like a computer-generated robot that just comes on and plays bass. Yes, that would be stupid. Music by show to do anything but play bass. I mean, what? There's nothing else. There's nothing other to do. Knucklehead. I don't know. I'm confused. I see your question, but I don't understand. I don't understand. I've got delirium 90-degree brain right now, and it's my hair dried, so it's getting worse now. It might be 120. My brain may be frying right now. I may not know how to play bass by next Saturday. It is so hot in here. Like, I'm not kidding you. It's so hot. I'm gonna die. Anyway, I'll be fine. I'll live through this like everything else, and it will just make me stronger. So, okay. Oh, here we go. Death's Icon has an idea for next week. Let's see what it is. Next week should be a breakdown of the bass solo intro for NIB. I was going to do NIB, actually. I've been trying to get that since I started playing and can't get my head to wrap around it. Really? Is that what you want? Because I was thinking it was too advanced for you guys. Noise with Namis. Thank you. I'll get right back to you. I'm going to get right back to what you just said. Noise with Namis. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Uh-oh, Eddie. Yeah, but that doesn't mean I'm not a robot. I can still be a robot. Robots can be seen by the eye. Okay, Beth, back to you, Death's Icon. I was going to do that, but I was like, it's going to take too long, and it's going to be too advanced. But if I can get like 2 more people to say they want the NIB solo. I'm thinking about it. I think I could handle it. That's the song, right? And this is the... Let's listen to it and decide what we want to do. Hold on. Let me get it. I won't have the wah. I'll have the tone, but like I won't have a live wah because I do everything in the DAW, so... Oh, yeah. Right? This is the part you want to learn. It's all this box, I'm telling you. It's the box, I can hear it. And some bends. And it's just E. Right, Curtis. I'm not talking about the easy part. We're talking about this solo part in the intro, right? Which actually, it is easy. Okay, good. Let's do that. Are you guys down? And if, I'll see how it goes, because each part... Thank you. Leave-a worked hard on that. We'll see how it goes, because maybe I'll do like part 1 on the Euro stream and then part 2 on the 7 p.m. And the reason I'm saying that is because I think we can do it. I think we can do it. We can do it in an hour. I'm just trying to think, because Death's Icon. Right. Yes, the song is easy. Yes, we are all on board with the song is easy. So, good. Okay, so I have a little more advanced players here. That's great. Okay, so we're not even going to do the rest of the song. We're just going to do the intro part, solo. I'm not going to have a live wah, but I can still bend the strings and make it sort of sound like what he's doing. I'll use the tone I had tonight. And then there's like, he did a little triplet thing with his fingers. That's probably the most complicated thing there, but it's actually not really hard. It is hot. That's all I can think about. My eyebrows are sweating. My eyelids are sweating. I'm not kidding. It's not hard. Let's do that. Are you guys down? I need some more people to chime in and say they're down. Eddie's down. The intro is a beast. Okay, good. Actually, it's not a beast. I'm telling you. Once you guys learn this box, it is the same thing over and over and over and over. It's the rhythms in it that get you. Exactly. That's the and when I heard him throwing that little triplet, and I was like, that's probably one of the things that's getting you. Because the stuff that's in time and da 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 da, like, you know. But then da 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 da. There, we're gonna do that. Death Icon's not. Hey, if you're learning Geezer Butler solos, I mean, come on, you're not a beginner. Oh, Glenn wants to see the windmill. Maybe another time. Maybe another time. Apparently I did it earlier because Dr. Bass said it. Ciego, or is it Chiego? It says War Pig, the fast part. I know that part too. So maybe we'll do NIB on the... We'll see how it goes. Maybe I can do both, or I could do... I'm sorry, I'm brainstorming, and that doesn't work when your brain is dead. Do the whole Mob Rules. Okay, Eddie, let's just do the whole Mob Rules album. Hey, you guys. Okay. Back to what I was trying to think and do and say. War Pig's the fast part. It's really easy. I mean, I feel like we could do it right now because I know that song. Let me see if I can find it. Somebody send me a super sticker and I'll do it. Oh, by the way, if you guys are confused how to do super stickers, you can't do it like this. And I always watch videos like that on YouTube, so I didn't even know. I was trying to find a freaking way to do it. But if you turn it like that, then you can see there's a little dollar sign. You hit that dollar sign. Okay, you hit that dollar sign, and then you type in 50.00, and you send me that. I'm just giving you guys a hard time. But not really. I mean it. Hey, Jen sent me $20. Thank you, Jen. A void in the sky. Do you mean Into the Void, or do you mean Hole in the Sky? You are talking to a Black Sabbath fan right now. I know every song except, I don't know, like some of their newer songs I don't know. Into the Void. I was gonna do that song, in fact, just because it's my favorite song. Rat Bones is just making names up. I like it. Just make names up. Oh, I did that too, because I was trying to ask Alexa. I said, Alexa, play a master of, what did I say? It's master of, I know it's master of reality, but I think I said Lord of Reality or something. I was like mixing up Lord of this World. Oh, Master of Reality, right? Because that's the name of the album, but it's actually not a song. And then, so there's actually not a song, but it's an album. But then I really wanted to play Lord of this World, and anyway, so I wanted to do NIB. I want to do every Black Sabbath song, so that's why we're doing it again next week. Let's just check out War Pigs really quick, because I think I can show you pretty fast. And I got a super sticker, so we're in. Thank you, Noise with Namis. Got a super sticker! That's right. It's epic! I love you. Okay, Luis, NIB is your favorite song. That's awesome. Okay, we're gonna do that for sure. It's an E. And this. Bung B's here. Hi, Bung B. So here's our situation. Right? And he's doing this for like the first part. He is just improvising, and I'm not gonna like break down everything that he's improvising, but I'm telling you, every note that he's improvising is part of this square. You guys gotta learn this. I know this is the part you're talking about, but tell me if I'm wrong. Right here. So this part where he's just going. And I showed you guys this before. Oh, my computer's getting real upset with me right now. Things are like, some things just close and they're not supposed to. But I need to show you this. Where'd it go? Here. This is that power chord I told you. He uses this all the time. And I think you meant the next part that's coming up where he starts improvising. But everything that he starts doing is... Got to listen. Oh, no, got that right, Curtis. So I mean, I don't have that whole solo memorized, but it is a solo, so it's improvised, but I promise you. So if this is our E, this is exactly the same situation I was showing you on the A string. So, if you only memorized these, this is going to sound a little complicated, but our root note is here. It's an E, right? And if you only memorize the 3 frets before the E and the 4 frets after the E of the pentatonic scale, you could do the whole solo. And it's just patterns, the 2 patterns. So I want you to memorize this, okay? The 2 patterns are this. Here's our E. Here's our root note. So the pattern is going to be like this. So it's going to go like this. 1, 3, 1, root, right? So here's your root. This only works, it works in reference to the root. Okay, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3. And then you got to move over 1 fret. Right there. So you see what I mean? It's like a square. It's like a box. And then you go out 1 fret. And then when you come over to the next set of frets, I know this is going to sound complicated, but I think if you've been messing around, you probably know what I mean. Right, he changes all the time, Curtis, because it's solo, and I mean, he's improvising. That's what you do. But NIB, we've heard it so many times, and it's recorded. It's like the intro, and it's just him, and that's why I think we can do that. So this one is just 1 4 1 4 1 3 1 3. When your root note is right here, you're gonna go 1 4 1 4 1. Whoops, 1 3 1 3. Because I'm looking at the screen. 1 4 1 4 1 3 1 3. And between that and then the opening, you'll be able to do that whole thing. So I hope that helps. Eddie's favorite bass line is Paranoid. Well, my favorite Geezer bass line is whichever one I'm listening to. Because honestly, he can do no wrong. I adore him so much. But I want to tell you one thing about Geezer before I close. And I'm going to close with a video that's going to entertain the heck out of you guys. So you have to stay and watch it. I'm telling you, my brain, it's gone. It's gone. I don't even remember what I was going to say. I looked over the comments and I was like, I don't know what's happening right now. Oh, when I was learning all of Geezer's bass lines, I knew that was not the tone that I wanted, though. Even though I knew that was a big part of his, his greatness and his epicness and Black Sabbath's sound, I still knew that was not the tone I wanted, just instinctively, And so when I finally heard Alice in Chains, and I heard that tone, and I also heard a band called Filter, and I heard that tone, I was like, that's the tone that I want. And then, but I just kind of forgot. I didn't really know how to get it, and I just didn't have money, honestly, to try different things. So I just was like, oh, I guess I'll never have that tone. I cry at night. I'm kidding. But maybe I did. I don't know. I think I just resigned myself to the idea that I would never have that tone because it's some special, magical, heavenly tone that you can't get. And then I picked up a Spectre. So this is, you guys, when I played a Spectre through an Ampeg, it's just, I'm home. I'm like, this is what I've been looking for my whole life. I know this. My Spectre knows this. And so once I found it, there's no reason to find anything else. I married my Spectre. You know what I mean? We're going to die together. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's going to stand in the way. The Spectres just get better, right? Because this one is the new model, which now has an ebony fretboard and a chambered body and dark glass electronics. So it doesn't blow out I don't have to turn it down. It doesn't blow out my DAW like the other ones. Okay, Luis wants to know, is this drop D or drop C? Which one? Because we just played a few songs. Actually, let me put it this way. Every song we just played is in just regular E tuning. So, and yeah, he does play Lachlan's, and they do sound really good. But I just kind of feel I literally feel like I married my Spectre. I don't even want to try other basses. I don't want to try them. There's no reason to try, because I already know. This is what I want it to sound like. I mean, I get nervous just thinking about not playing a Spectre. This is my Desert Island stuff. You know what I mean? Desert Island bass. Okay, I'm going to, oh, thank you, Music Bite. Actually, I feel like it's a beautiful story because this is how I feel about it. That's a good idea. That is a really good idea. Because it's red, black, bronze, and green. That's an awesome idea. Where have all the basses gone? Bungby says. Well, I did my bass tour, and then I was just kind of done. I was like, you guys have seen everything. But honestly, I only pick up those basses when I need to. I only pick up the Stingray if I'm going to slap. And that's it. And the other ones, I just pick them up because I'm like, I guess I should dust that thing. Honestly. And also I have a fretless, which I just use because, it's different. And I have too many basses too, Curtis. I really do. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Luis. It's probably Luis, judging by the rest of your name, I'm guessing. But anyway. Yes, I use Mitchell bass, and that's the fretless I was just telling you about. I modded it, and I put Geezer pickups in it. Oh, man, why didn't I play that bass tonight? I'll tell you why. Because I'm married, Musbacher. So anyway, yes, I've heard of Mitchell. I have 2 Mitchell basses. Because they're a great company, and they just sent me basses. And I was like, well, I'll send them back to you after the video. And they're like, no, just keep it. So I have a 5-string Mitchell, and I also have I have the FB 700, which is the 5-string, and the TB 500, which is traditional bass, but it's a 4-string. But so I decided to mod it, so I took all the frets out and had them like filled with just like a flat epoxy, and then I put in the geezer, the GZR EMG pickups in there, so it's got like a geezer sound. It's good. It's real good. Okay, so you guys, I love you guys so much, and I'm so glad to join you tonight, and I've had so much fun. I had so much fun prepping for this live stream. I was laughing so hard at that bass face video. Like, I just want to show you one more time in case anybody missed it. Why? Why would I even make that face? I don't even get it. Okay, David has a Hagstrom and your orange. You meant because the orange bass, not the amp, right? Oh, because the Hagstrom has a natural growl. I've never played either of those basses, actually. But I'm really happy for you that you even got a bass. I'm really happy about that. Okay, we're going to move into the entertainment section of the night. And I'm going to show you this video. Hopefully it won't get blocked. It didn't earlier, so I guess we're good. But anyway, I love you guys. I'll see you next week. I'll see you next week at 1 for more geezer excitement. We're going to do the NIB solo. And don't kill me if I decide not to do the NIB solo, because you guys got to know. The bass channels keep me really busy. And I have to do a few videos for them. And then I had another company reach out to me, and I have to do some videos for them. And so I'm kind of freaking out. I'm a little bit freaking out because I have a lot of stuff to do. And I'm like, so if I sit down and I can't figure that out in 15 minutes, I'm going to give myself 15 minutes to figure out that whole solo. And I think I'll be able to do it. But if I can't, then I'm going to come here like sad next week. Sorry, apologizing, but with another song. Oh, Curtis says it's all good. Oh. But wasn't it, was it somebody else that asked for it, or was you, Curtis? Anyway, Curtis, I appreciate that. Just because if I start, I don't know. You guys know me. I only do like what I really love and what I mean, and the bass channel. Like, I'm dedicated right now to make. I think Glenn says your mom said hi. Tell your mom I said hi. Tell her I love her. Give her a kiss, and make her dinner. Come on, Glenn. We had this talk. Anyway, so Curtis, I appreciate that because yeah, I only do what I love, and so if it starts to like be stressful for me, then I'm just kind of like. But Jim, you guys, I'm all about you guys. You know that. Because if I wasn't, I'd be like, I'm just going to live stream once a month. Seriously. I do love live streaming with you guys. But the prep for it is what starts to take a really long time. So I've been trying. That's why doing these songs and doing songs that I know and love has been a lot easier for me, because then I don't have to spend like 4 hours prepping for the live stream. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, Luis just has these incredible ideas right now. I knew what you meant, Glenn. Luis, tell me a song. I am going to go. I am going to show you the video that you're going to die laughing over. But tell me a song that you're thinking about. Because Nine Inch Nails doesn't always have live bass. So I want to know if there's one in particular that you like. Because a lot of their stuff is just programmed bass. I don't mean to break your heart. I'm kidding. I know you know that. They do have a live bassist when they play live. Da, 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 da. Yes, good idea, Luis. Head like a hole. I mean, that's just that one riff. That is all. That is a keyboard bass. Oh, thank you, Jim. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's true. Okay, Glenn. Have a great night. I appreciate you so much. Tell your mom hi. Just play what you love and what you know. I appreciate you guys so much. I love you guys. Thank you for saying that. Because I try to make you happy and I try to do what you want. And then sometimes I'm like, this is taking 4 hours. It's taking 5 hours. So I appreciate that. So, okay, you'll forgive me if I don't come back. But now I feel like I have to. I really want to because you guys are so sweet. Oh, it's Leisure Suit Lewis. I know you. What happened here? Hold on. I got a notification. I don't want to let anybody down. Oh my goodness. Cartola just sent me a huge tip, $30. You guys, Cartola's making y'all look bad. I'm kidding. I'm joking. Thank you, Cartola. All right, here's the video. I'm going to send you guys off. I love you guys. I'll see you all later. Bye. night, my friends. See you next week. Bye, everybody. I love y'all. Bye.